The coaches I see thriving past year 3 have all done one specific thing. They stopped calling themselves coaches who happen to have a business and started calling themselves operators who run a coaching practice. That isn't a marketing rebrand. It's an identity move, and there's a specific reason it matters. Here's something I've noticed across coaches I see thriving past year 3. They've all done one specific thing. They stopped calling themselves coaches who happen to have a business, and they started calling themselves operators who run a coaching practice. That's not a marketing rebrand. It's an identity move, and there's a reason it matters more than it sounds. The framework is called Coach as Operator. Same person, same coaching mind, different target, the practice itself instead of the client. Calling yourself an operator changes what you do on Saturday mornings. It changes what you protect on your calendar. It changes what you tolerate in your own practice. None of that requires becoming a different kind of person. It just requires recognizing that the operator work is yours to do, and that you already have the skills to do it. Here's the wordplay back to ICF that gives the framework its weight. ICF Core Competency 2 embodies a coaching mindset. That's the mindset we already ask coaches to bring to clients. Presence, curiosity, discernment, holding the work without rescuing, awareness of your own bias. The mindset we ask you to bring to your clients is the same mindset you owe your own practice. That's all the coach as operator move is. Same mindset. Turned inward, not on yourself as a person, but on your practice as the thing you operate. Let me show you what that looks like in practice. With a client, you hold space. You ask clean questions. You let them find their own ground. You don't rush in. With your own practice, you hold space on the hard question. What's actually my niche? You don't abandon the question after 20 minutes. You give it the same patience you give a client's unclarity. With a client, you don't let them off the hook on a too small goal. You ask one more question. You let silence do work. With your own practice, you don't let yourself off the hook on a too small fee. Same move, different target. That's what the framework is. It's not a personality transplant. It's a redirection. Here's the working definition of an operator. Someone who makes the niche, offer, pricing, demand, sales, ethics, and growth decisions with the same presence and discernment they bring to coaching. The discipline is the same. The target is the practice instead of the client. That's why Module 5, the Discovery Conversation, and Module 8, Ethics, earn ICF Core Competency hours later in the course. The work is the same coaching mindset turned inward. The discovery call is a coaching conversation in business form. Ethics in marketing is the same ethical practice you'd hold in a session. Same competencies applied to the operator's domain. There's a common mistake worth naming early. Coaches sometimes treat operator as a different, harder identity, something they have to switch into on Saturday mornings and then can't sustain. They feel like they're being asked to become a person they're not. That's not the move. The move is same mindset, different target. You're not switching into someone else. You're using the discipline you already have on a domain you've been avoiding. If you find yourself romanticizing the coach identity in a way that puts business decisions in a separate, lower status category, that's worth catching. They're not lower status. They're the work that makes the coaching identity sustainable for 10 years instead of 3. After this video, take the operator self-inventory. It's on the lesson page. 20 questions across the 8 operator domains: niche, offer, pricing, demand, sales, operations, ethics, growth. Each question asks the same thing. What's the last operator decision I made in this domain, and when? The honest answers map to where to focus first. You don't have to share them with anyone. They're for you. Take it now, then come back for the next video. If the operator is the identity, the next question is concrete. What does the operator actually decide? It turns out the list is shorter than you'd think. That's good news. We'll walk it next.